Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. This morning I'll discuss my plan for the day and how I set things up. 2 more days for the trading week. Expect to have the jobs numbers come out and the inflation numbers come out Friday. Jobs today. That's the picture. That's why I chose this picture of man working. And I think the jobs number will be worse than we think because I think what's happening is people are looking for other jobs and they haven't taken them yet for better pay before they go back to work. Job numbers won't be as good as expected. And I think the inflation numbers are going to be worse than we expect as well. I think the market for the next 2 days will surround itself about these two events. Let's get started on planning our day. Well, the market was choppy at best yesterday. Red, green, red. The big boys seemed to do okay. Financials were mixed. Energy was a little bit green. That's where I think the financials and energy is where I'm putting some money into. But I did take a position in gold, a small position in gold miners yesterday, and I took two positions in energy, the XLE ETF and the VLO, small positions. Energy is there, financials there. The market's been in a holding pattern for the last 3 days. I think we'll have a little bit of excitement to end the week based on the jobs number and the inflation number. Looking at investing.com, I always like to read the articles. They're easy to read. It's free. By the way, this is the broker I use, Interactive Brokers. As I mentioned, the jobless claims today. The Fed stress test for the banks. I didn't know they were doing it. I knew they did it for a few years ago. I hope everything is well. The results will be released later today. The U.S. economy grew by 6.4%. So the news is that our economy is growing, but the jobless claims will confirm or deny that. Let's take a look in a minute here of where the stocks are going today. And crude is higher. Like I said, I took 2 positions in oil yesterday. Looking at TradingView, it's a free package out there, and the pay version is not too expensive either. A lot of people are using it for their charting and sharing information. It's got you can put a watch list together, several watch lists, and it has a great stock screener where you can screen your watch list. Screen your watch list. That's what you should do. You shouldn't screen all 8,000 stocks. You should just take a watch list of maybe 200 stocks and screen for that. These stocks that on the 200 stock watch list are stocks that you know about. Doing a screen on 8,000 stocks, how can you know those stocks? You want to put stocks on since we're swing traders, you want to put stocks on your watch list that swing, peaks and valleys. Anyway, I always start out with the NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ, the RUT, the US 30, and the 500 are all showing green bars today. Can't read anything into it because we got the news coming up. I have a Discord chat where I put my watch list out, and then I can do some due diligence on this watch list. Looks like we have a question here on how do I decide when to go in. Well, I take a watch list, I do my due diligence, I decide whether that is going to be a buy or not. If it's a down day, I might wait till another day, and then if it's a down day today and I want to buy Nike, might wait to the end of the day or the next day and see if it's still a buy and try to get in back then. Or I might go ahead and say, okay, I was interested in it at $100. I'll put it at 90 and see if I get it on a down day if I'm trying to buy. I don't sit there and watch the charts and go down to the 1 minute and the 2 minute and see if I can get in on the at the exact moment and stuff like that. I just trust my indicators. Try to get in sometimes at the open, try to get in at the last hour of the day or something, and try to get it in maybe a little on the cheap side. And if I don't get it, there's many more trades in the future. So once I do my due diligence and think it's a buy, I try to buy a little cheap, or if I think it's exciting and hot, if it's I'm trying to buy and it's an up day, I try to get in as soon as I can. I don't go down to the 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute. You could do that. I used to do that. For me, it's just better to go ahead and try to get in once I've made that decision. I don't know if that helped. Sometimes I list my trades out there. There's my 2 small positions in oil for a small account, and I have a larger account, but when I get trading for this blog, I try to trade in small amounts, about $1,000, $1,200. And here's my gold. Let's take a look at a couple of these here and a couple more. Well, the first one I have for you is Boston Properties, and it's been swinging. Here's your 50% retracement. A lot of people think it might get down to there and then bounce. I usually like to play it that way. But the MACD is about to change over. The stochastic RSI looks like it's coming about on the bend, and the RSI is signaling a buy. Can't read anything really into that. Zigzag does not know what it's doing. Do you want to buy here or wait till it comes down here? Currently at 118. I think I'm going to try to get it in at 116 as a buy. Go on the cheap side. Big gap down. Will it fill that gap somewhere? Been some noise here. MACD says go up. Stochastic says up. RSI is kind of flipping, but switch to a buy. Anytime I turn the switch on, anytime it's below for my RSI. And then I look for other indicators. And I've got two of them here. So the RSI, the zigzag doesn't know what it's doing, but it only did know what it's doing for one bar. But I do think it's going to fill the gap. I don't know where it's going to fill it, how far it's going to go. But this is trading at 187. I think this is going to be a buy, technically. Yesterday I bought some gold. There's another gold stock. Gapping. Will it fill the gap? This is a cheapie. MACD is way below the zero line. Well, it's about time to go up. Stochastics looks like it's ready to come around, but it hasn't yet. It's still a little early. And the RSI is below the 30, looking like it might come around soon. Might be early, maybe the time to get in. Kinross Gold. If you're looking for a cheapie gold stock, this is it. On one of my accounts, I have Kinross Gold, holding it for a small loss. I bought it up in here somewhere. This is a RET. Crown Castle International. A lot of people are talking about it. I don't know a lot about real estate. RETs. The MACD is a little bit below the zero line, and it's pointing up soon. The stochastic RSI is pointing up, and the RSI is above the 50. That's a sign that it's positive. But this looks like a lot of noise here. If you need an inflation hedge and you're looking to buy RET, maybe now's the time. It looked like we got some upward movement. I don't know where this is going. Lots of news on this one. Clicking on the news in TradingView. It's a really nice program. Not seeing anything there. It's a really nice program. Not seeing anything there. Dell's a nice swinging stock. It's a large company. I like to trade it. Look, the MACDs would have got you a nice money. Looks like the MACD is going to come and switch out very soon. Zigzag doesn't know what it's doing for a couple days now. Stochastic RSI is looking like it's pointing up, and so is the RSI, even though it's had a couple red candles the last 2 days. I think this one's ready to pop. Dell, I like it. Really do like it. And if you think it's going to come down back to its support level and then bounce, then wait a couple days. This is one that's worthwhile waiting for. Or get in early. Depends on how antsy you are today to trade. I'm going to do a little trading, but I'm not going to go all hog wild either. This is an emerging market ETF. Always like to have that out. 50% retracement right here. Looks like it bounced. Zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. That's when we like to take some action. Looks like there should be a little green dot there soon. Stochastic RSI is coming around, and so is the RSI. This looks great. If it's a down day today, wait to buy. Well, around 54, whatever you can get. Try to get in at 54. Nice swinging stock. Look at that. That's what your job is to try to predict these. And you can't use a zigzag to do it because a zigzag looks to the future. All you can do is look at it here and say the zigzag doesn't know. That means it might go up. Okay, that's all you really can say. But you try to find indicators that predict this. That one did. And that one did. That's the MACD. And it's well below the zero. Let's see if this one did. Yep, that one did it. And here, if you're using the MACD, my rule is to take a short, it has to be the red dot above the zero line. And to take a long, the green dot has to be below. And I like to look for them that are way below. Okay? This is a security and privacy issue stock. I think that's going to be very important for this decade. Looks like we got some noise here. Nice trend. And then we might have a pullback. If it's 50% retracement, will it pull back down to here and then go up? A lot of people believe that. MACD says it's going to go up now. Stochastic RSI says it, and so does RSI. All three are saying, hey, this is a buy now. Zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. That's when we like to take action. Do your own due diligence. See if this is a buy for you. Or do you want to wait to the 50% and then bounce off of that? I think on this one, I'm a buyer, but I'm a waiter too. And you should try to wait till around 26. Put an order out there for $26 and see if you get it. What the heck? That sure beats looking at the minute, an hour, and 15-minute to see if you can get in at the exact price exact moment. Just put a cheapy offer out there. See if it comes in. Especially if it's going to be a down day today. See, are you a buyer at 26? I am. Especially when it's sitting at 27 and holding. It's going to come back. It's going to come back to this. This is going to be eventually be a support and resistance line. Right now it's a support, but if it does come down, it'll be a resistance, and I'm pretty sure it'll get back there again. 26. Security and privacy. AMAT, 50% retracement, bouncing off of it. That looking good. The MACD is below the zero, but not much. Stochastic RSI is pointing up and pointing up. Is this a buy? Will it reach its resistance level? Sitting at 135. Will it get to 140? $5. Anyone's guess, but this is probably a buy. China, 50% retracement. MACD pointing up. Stochastic RSI and the RSI. Some noise level here, but it's should go up. And the zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. That's when we like to take some action. What do you think? Nice swinging stock here. Is it going up or is it going down? You got to make that decision. Trading View, free package. Lots of capabilities on the free side, and even more if you pay a little money. Well worth the price. Discord chat, a list to work by. There's a couple that we went through. AMAT, I think, ASHR, DELL, NLOK. It's also on the MACD buy list, and these are all still valid, except for maybe this one here. I think yesterday I didn't like this, and I'm not, just do your own due diligence. Yesterday I didn't like that. Check out my Discord, Stock Planner. So in conclusion, this is an educational channel. We're trying to share some ideas. Hopefully you'll develop enough knowledge that you can fly your own airplane. You can get instruction from various different sources out there on the internet. But at some point in time, you need to give me the keys. Let me fly this thing. Let me go ahead and invest. This is what I'm trying to focus on, is getting some key concepts and then start flying. The only way you're going to learn how to do this is to do it, and then do some paper trading, do some actual trading in small amounts of money, and do it. You'll learn quickly that way. But be careful about people on the internet giving you advice, including this guy. It's best to learn it yourself. Hey, have some happy trading today. Be careful. Watch those numbers, those job numbers and the inflation numbers next 2 days. Make some decisions. Play the game. Fly the plane. Fly your own plane. Give me the keys. Like and subscribe. I need more eyes on this video. Catch you on the flip.